Indiana Dunes is considered an outdoor adventures destination, which is exciting because it means visitors are willing to travel here at almost any time of the year and in any weather. Rain, shine, sleet, or snow, our visitors are ready for almost anything. This means that your business can tap into a unique demographic of people looking for a special and often adventurous experience. We've prepared a helpful guide for visitors to learn how to take advantage of these opportunities. So familiarize yourself with the layout and the information provided in the Outdoor Adventures Guide. And let's take a look. We have provided specific examples in each category, but these are only a taste of all the adventures your visitors could take.
The Outdoor Adventures sections in our guides and on our website describe places where visitors can bike, bird, fish, hike, paddle, and wander. The table of contents in the specific Outdoor Adventures Guide is broken into categories alphabetically by activity, and the Adventures at a Glance chart provides a comprehensive list of locations, along with various activities available at each site. Check the key for symbols providing important information on fees, accessibility, restrooms, and more. For bicyclists, the scenic Prairie Duneland Trail provides over 10 miles of asphalt riding, while mountain bikers can challenge themselves on the Outback Trail in Portage, featuring sections for beginner and advanced cyclists. At the Trail Yard Outpost at Creekside Trails in Valparaiso, families can rent or bring their own bikes and reward themselves with a meal at the adjacent Trail Yard Kitchen and Bar. Be sure to call ahead for bike rental availability. The Dunes Kankakee Bike Trail starts on the north side of the Visitor Center and takes you directly to the Dunes State Park in a matter of minutes. The bike path runs parallel to South Route 49, but is separated by safety barriers. Bikes can be rented at the Visitor Center throughout the summer. Advise visitors to call the Visitor Center or look online for hours of operation. Birdwatchers have a great chance to check a species off their bucket list by seeking out the birding hotspots we've listed. Visitors can even find a self-guided birding tour on our website and at the Visitor Center. Our Backpacks for Naturalists program allows everyone from beginners to expert birders to borrow all of the equipment necessary to enjoy birding in the Indiana Dunes, free of charge. Available at several locations. It includes items for other types of nature explorers as well. Each birding location description in our guide highlights the particular habitat found there, but make sure that visitors review this material so they know what to expect before heading out. Lake Michigan and the smaller creeks and lakes surrounding it make the Indiana Dunes a popular fishing destination, and our Outdoor Adventures Guide informs anglers about the numerous fishing spots in our area. At the Sammy L. Milletta Public Marina in Portage, for example, visitors can launch their boats and even charter fishing trips on Lake Michigan. While they are in the area, they may want to stop in Bass Pro Shop to make sure they have all of the equipment they need. They can even get their Indiana fishing license there. Fishing licenses are also available online and are available immediately by visiting the Indiana DNR website. Guests should also review important information on the site, such as daily bag limits, consumption guides, and more. Fishing at the state park is not permitted, but is allowed within the national park. Because fishing is not ideal at most of the national park locations, rangers have encouraged us to guide anglers to Portage Lakefront and Riverwalk and the Little Calumet River at Heron Rookery in Chesterton. You'll need an Indiana fishing license and be sure to upgrade to the appropriate stamp if fishing for trout and salmon. The National Park website has more information, including a map of Porter County fishing lakes. With hundreds of miles of trails, the region features countless opportunities for visitors looking to take a hike. Trails can vary from easy strolls to strenuous dune climbs. Thankfully, the descriptions in the Outdoor Adventures Guide provide more information about what to expect. For visitors ready for a moderate challenge and looking for a glimpse of the spectacular dune scenery, encourage them to consider Trail 9 at the state park. The 3.8-mile loop rewards hikers with a spectacular view at the top of a dune blowout in Lake Michigan. On the west end of the national park, Miller Woods is home to 287 recorded species of plants and animals. Its 1.1-mile trail loop winds through rare black oak savanna woodlands, and a 1.7-mile sandy path leads to the beach through pristine dunes and lagoons. Another favorite is the paved trails at Rogers Lakewood Park in Valparaiso that wind around lakes and over bridges. Be advised that some parks require additional entry fees. Of course, some of the best views can only be seen from the water. For paddlers, the view from Lake Michigan looking toward the dunes is glorious, and the crystal clear waters of the Marquette Park Lagoons and Miller Woods provides a dune setting that you wouldn't expect in Indiana. Just make sure your visitors know that they must have a sea kayak to launch into Lake Michigan. The Outdoor Adventures Guide includes GPS coordinates for launch access points on area lakes and rivers. Let interested visitors know that kayaks are available to rent at the Camp Stop store on Highway 12 and are available at events held throughout the year by the National Park and Northwest Indiana Paddling Association. Indiana Dunes Tourism has a great partnership with Northwest Indiana Paddling Association, and we recommend that you visit their website for additional information about accessing launch points. Visitors looking for a less rigorous place to wander have many memorable settings to choose from. The peaceful Ogden Gardens Park in Valparaiso, for instance, showcases a Japanese garden with a 22,000-gallon koi pond. Just off Highway 20, Brink Across Gardens features a Frank Lloyd Wright-inspired home surrounded by cultivated gardens boasting 400 different types of hostas and 450 varieties of daffodils. While the great outdoors can offer an exciting and breathtaking experience, remind visitors that it's their duty to remain safe and responsible during their visit. We have created a separate Dunes 101 video called Safety and Responsibilities that provides details on rip current, poison ivy, mosquito repellent, and the importance of staying on trail to preserve our destination. Visitors can watch the safety video as part of our Dunes 101 playlist.
Lace up your hiking boots, tie down the kayaks, pack the fishing poles, and don't forget your binoculars. It's time for a new outdoor adventure, Indiana Dunes style. In the next video, we'll explore even more, taking a deeper look at our shops, restaurants, and attractions.